Hello and welcome to Next Step Tarot. This is a collective reading for the week ahead, focused on just one question. Where is your energy best placed this week? This reading is intended to offer perspective and direction, not make predictions. Take what feels useful to you and leave the rest. Let's begin. This first card will reflect the overall energy of the week ahead. This message here is going to set the tone, how the week may feel emotionally or practically. Oh, and you have received the star. This is wonderful. There is an emphasis on healing, change, hope for the future. So you may already have a plan in mind, something that you have been dreaming of. You have not yet taken action on this. However, the energy is there that you are thinking about it, dreaming about it, waiting for permission, perhaps. But I'm getting a sense that there's not a real demand for urgency here. That this is, you still want to ponder it. You still want to play around with the workings, the in and outs of this thought that you have here. All right, so this week, it looks like it's a lot less pushing forward, but taking your time, thinking things through clearly, thinking about where your energy is best utilized. With a star card, that is a wonderful indication of you focusing on yourself and how you want to proceed. All right, let's go ahead and see where you need to focus this week. What deserves your focus this week? You have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So this is straightforward. The Knight of Wands is right in your face. There is some specific tangible thing that needs to be addressed. Okay. A task, a relationship, an inner judgment, adjustment that needs to be made that will benefit from your attention right now. Your focused attention. This is where it's blossoming. This is where you are focused on how you want to spend your energy, what you want to invest in, what you want to create here. And now, so there is that element of not forcing anything, but there is something, one thing that you may need to do right now, okay? And you have to do it with full acceptance of what must be done. Full presence, fully being in the here and the now. All right, we're going to move on to card 3 here. And this card is going to highlight what to limit, avoid, or approach much more carefully this week, okay? This is not about fear. It's about preserving your energy. So you've definitely got a mental thing going on here as far as your thoughts, your processes, your daydreams, your ambitions, okay? And then you've got this physical activity that you need to take care of, that needs to be addressed. So right here, let's see what we have that you may need to approach more cautiously. Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is about being overly loyal, taking something just at face value because it's always been that way. So there's definitely a need to look at things clearly. Don't rush in like the Knight of Wands would suggest. The Queen of Wands here, she's very ambitious. She's full of beauty, full of grace, full of loyalty, trust. People trust her. She trusts people. But she's got a side to her that is very, very energetic, very, very ambitious. And sometimes they can get in our way. So here, the caution, if you want to call it that, is to limit or avoid anything too energetic. But I'm also, that's not quite, don't leap in without doing some homework. There is a strong need to really look at things and reassess, not just take them at face value. Now, this Queen of Wands energy could suggest this is trying to draw you away from what you're trying to accomplish here, okay? Creating distractions or possibly distractions. Being pulled in a different direction. You've got to focus here. There is something that needs to be done. Yes, and this Queen of Wands energy, she can be distracting. Something of beauty, something that you trust, something that's fun and exciting. All right, let's move on to the fourth card here. And by the way, choosing not to be distracted is beneficial to you. It is not in any way avoidance. In fact, this is hyper-vigilance to the point where you're really looking at things carefully before jumping in. All right, and you received the Ace of Swords here as your fourth and final card for this message. This card is indicating what is supporting you, and that is the truth. Truth, clarity, understanding, seeing things for what they are. That is the supporting energy around you this week. And that can come through the structures, the routines that you have, a reminder to keep things simple here. But to see, don't overcomplicate looking at what you're looking at. And if don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. The truth will show itself to you, but you must be willing to see the truth first. Otherwise, it will not do you any good. All right, that's the guidance for this week. If you'd like more personal insight, details are linked below. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next reading. Namaste.